Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we worked on building this new freight hub here that has both a rail depot and a road depot, and got that in. The rail has bypass track for the passengers, because the passengers kind of have to come through here, and wanted to, kind of keep the tracks together. And it has an extra line here that we're going to be using to send off, in the direction of Armali and Inaba. So we're going to get that put in here eventually. We have the road depot that currently has one truck line, which we set up this bypass route here. That runs over here, over there, connects there. But no traffic should come through here because it doesn't really go anywhere. And then comes over here. I reworked this a little bit off screen. I didn't quite like how it looked, so we got that there, and then that'll come over here, and that connects to this meat processing plant. It also connects here for this paper mill, and it also gets this port in there, so that's all interconnected, so that's good. And of course, then that's going to eventually connect to this and have access through that port, have access through this port. So goods should be able to move all over the place. So we need to continue to work on this. And one of the things we need to do is hook this chemical plant that takes grain and turns it into plastic. So this is kind of like bioplastics. And we're going to hook that up over there. Now, the issue is, again, I do not want to be sending trucks through the city other than trucks that are actually delivering goods to the city. Right? That's kind of the way we want to do that. So, I want to build another bypass route. We're also going to want another port over here eventually. It might be worth laying that in now. I just have to decide where it would be. I kind of want to leave this inlet here. Like over here probably works. It will eventually support both passengers and freight. You'd think that maybe bring it over here might be a good idea, because then we could put everything together. All right, let's just throw that in there. We're not going to work on it all that much because we gotta dredge this out and rework some of this coastline here. But for the moment, we'll put that there just so that we know where it's going to be. All right, so large street, probably. We'll want to come through here. Probably aim right about there. What are we colliding with? The water? Let's see. There we go. Boats will be able to get under it, but I don't think they will have to. And then we're going to switch over to... country road. I don't necessarily want. It might look a little strange, but for now we'll leave it like that. Okay, and then over here... we'll have a normal station. We could connect it directly. And it will actually have in catchment some of the buildings in the city. So that's actually not bad. You know what? We'll put it there. Okay. Now this is not intended to deliver to the city, though it will. So we're going to use that color. And this is going to be road freight. On plastic, because that's its primary purpose. And it's going to run through there. You run through somewhere else? Yeah, there you go. Actually, you know, like 4? Yeah, 4. Now, where was that road depot? There it is. Alright, so that's connected. So we might actually start bringing some grain through at some point, because we probably have a, yeah, we have this connected. We have grain moving through the system. So that might make its way there. Holy cow, these depots are still just packed to the gills. I don't think there's any way I will ever be able to get it so that those trains are not running full. Or those freight stations are not packed. Which is good. All right, so that's not connected. And now what? We need to get the freight line to come through here and move kind of in this direction. We have another oil sand mine. We have a fuel refinery over here with some hills in the way, in between. We have steel mill, forest, farm, coffee farm, iron ore mine, fishery. Okay. So I think we're going to come up here and we're going to need a station. We'll connect to this. Now, here's going to be the tricky part. These rail lines have to get through this city and over here. And are also going to have to get around here. So it might be best if they come over to this side. And we just build a multi-use station over here with bypass track for the passengers so they can connect to this. Okay. So, two options. Over or under? Let's see what they're going to look like. Let's start with under. First things first. I have this compact tunnel entry that we can try and use. Two tracks. Oh, underground turn? No, we're not having to turn. We don't have electrified tracks. Now, here's a problem. It looks goofy and the textures don't work, so never mind. I was hoping that was just because we were in the construction, but once I put it down... Nope. Okay. Never mind then. We'll do normal. We can actually get it so that it emerges right there. I think we need it a little bit further from that road. All right, let's do it. And I think I put electric on there. Well, we don't want electric on there. All right, looks good. And we're going to want to get it to come over here and align onto that corridor. Which is going to be somewhat tricky, it would seem. We get it to come under that bridge. What was the speed on that? I didn't check. Uh, 50s? High 50s, 60s? Well, it is what it is. It's freight. Not going to be as critical as, you know, passengers. Okay, so over here we're gonna need some bypass track. Easy enough. Oh, what is this? Uh-huh. I see. I like it, but I don't think we're going to do it here. I think if we actually do any roofing here, well, we might as well do. It's going to be a large classic station roof. Oh. So I'd actually like to have all the passenger stations on this island to have this type of roof. Alright, but for tracks, non-electrified, 140 kilometer per hour tracks, 87 mile an hour. And here, I'm gonna pause before that train pulls out of there. Right. And gets in the way. So over here, we are going to rip some track out. And then we're going to put in a cargo station. So this is going to get completely reworked. And it's going to have 4 tracks. You know what? I'm going to put it in right there. Just hook it directly in. We're going to configure this thing. Large side building, large main, large side. And then we need that's gonna swan neck quite a bit. And we need to put the signal back in. All right, let's make sure. Yeah, that's going through. Good. And these two connect there like that. And then a little bit of a road connection like that. And that grabs fuel refinery. Now, actually, hold on. That's 75 through there. Yeah, okay. Not a problem. I want the faster track so the passenger trains can fly through there as needed if they're ever gonna move that fast. These are probably not, but All right, so now that's in place. Question is not going to become, should I get a train on there now? Can I get a train on there now? I think so. So what we'll do is we'll just do this. Put a double slip switch on there. Give it a couple signals. And speaking of signals, we would need, just to make it work initially, we would need one of these. And we would need so that's going to come onto there. Yeah, we would also need one over here. And we'll put it there. Okay. The line is going to go from here, right, to there, to here, and then back to there, all right, looks good. Train freight. I'm just gonna call it pretty generic right now. The Gotham Kazam line for the moment, and then we're gonna need a train. Not gonna go too crazy with the train right out of the gate because we can always make it. We can always make it bigger later. We'll probably put the 10-wheeler on there because it's relatively cheap. Cargo, you're gonna need some tank cars. Actually, let's use these because they're lighter. We're not worried about attractive effort. We're worried about top speed. Some boxcars. Some gondolas. Flat car with side stakes. 6 of each. I mean, it's a fairly... yeah, now it's saying poor. Alright, well, let's see. Attractive effort. Might need to go with 282 Mikado. Yeah, go for it. Alright, so that should hopefully start getting some freight to move through this system. And it is, it's crawling right now. Alright, there it goes. Now, we're obviously not going to get any freight show up here just yet because we've got to get trucks through. We might start seeing some stuff here, and indeed we are. Sand. Interesting. Okay, well, I think that's a good spot to go ahead and stop. And we'll continue working on this for next episode. We gotta figure out where this is gonna go. What I'll probably have to do is remove this train depot, build a bypass on here, and then just move that train depot over a bit. Though, we're not going to want the freight to follow the passengers at this point. We want the freight to break off. So we might have to, like, start a bridge and come over top and then head over there. But, you know, we'll work on how that's going to get laid out for next episode. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.